So here we are. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And where are we? We're at the wrap up of round 4 of hashtag Same6 Wednesday. It has been exciting and fun challenge for me. I've enjoyed what everybody else has done with the same 6 items throughout the last several months. There will be a link in the description box below. Okay. And you can find links to everyone's videos in each of our different videos. Video. It's your drinking word of the day, if you should happen to do that kind of thing. Anywho, I am doing some finishing touches on some of the items in my journal, because I did a journal this year. And it was made from a hanging file folder, and I might have already showed you in another video how I did it. If not, there might be one coming up if there's not one already out there. Y'all, I don't know. Advanced recording. So these are, it's a little booklet we made back in our first month of the items I sent to everybody. And, excuse me, I decided to turn my little booklet thing into a table of contents. I mean, how perfect was that? So everyone sent little notes and stuff like that. So that's what I'm putting in the books, or on the pages, along with their channel names. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're gluting them in there. And then the last page, which I briefly sort of not really show you, is everyone's addresses, mailing addresses and whatnot. Oh, I didn't show you. I might show you that later when we do a whole flip-a-floppa. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to say yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I decided I wanted to put diamonds on these here sunflowers. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is not a terribly long video, because I'm just doing some little additions. Not necessarily to every page. I think on one of them I did a couple changes, but I didn't necessarily show you said changes, because, you know, really. And look at that. We've magically put diamonds in the centers of all those sunflowers. Okay. I have to pick them all up. You have to watch me pick them all up. Now you have to watch me try to show you the diamonds. I guess not. We're just going to flip over to this page. Y'all, I just filmed this today. I don't know. So I'm adding this Tim Holtz photograph to the little flippy flops. Ta-da, that's it. That's half of us. Okay, half of us. There we go. Just tucking it all back up. And now we're going to work on finishing up the cover. So we used brown deli paper, just faux measuring, just to get a general idea of a size. Okay, it's just a general captain idea of size. And I made it just, you know, probably half an inch too short, because now I'm going to have to cut my vellum. We had some little vellum pieces left over. And that's me flip-flopping back and forth. I'm like, is one side different? Is this side different? Is that side different? Flippy-floppy. And look at that. It's like, oh, I got to cut the vellum. So I have to think straight thoughts to do so, because I'm skizzering it. Straight thoughts, straight and narrow thoughts, and I must have did pretty a-okay good. So I'd read on the bottle of the diamond glaze that I can use diamond glaze to hold down vellum. So we're going to do that. But first, it's important that you see me inking around this stuff. As you know, it's important that every video you ever watch shows you how to ink around stuff. Okay? Inky fingers. And here's the diamond glaze. Okay. I'm just putting little skinny ditty dots. Line, maybe it's a whole line. I don't know. I filmed this like an hour ago. Well, it's been longer because I edited, so yeah. It's amazing how time consuming this stuff is. Anyway, I enjoy it. I'm not complaining. I'm no duck. I'm an eagle. We're going to use more of the hanging folder stuff. This is the part that the metal thing initially, it's not a word, initially was ran through on the folder to actually hang it in a hanging file system. Okay? I have said system, but I wanted to use this folder for to make this a journal with a glue. I used a lot. And I thought, well, let's use a piece for the bottom side too, because yeah. Oh, speaking of Same Six Wednesday, I have links to all my fellow Same Six artists in the description box. It's not a box anymore. In the description below the video. Click on the single word more to see more information, including the links to my fellow Same Six Wednesday artists. They're amazing people. Just saying. And I'm looking at that and I'm trying to decide, is it straight enough? Should I trash it? Should I keep smashing it down? How's it look? I don't know. I guess it's okay. Let's line up these die cut letters. Okay? Let's line them up. And then you're going to get to see me not glue them. Ta-da! I glued them when you weren't looking. Da-da-da-da-da. So this is the journal. This is the spine. This is the back. This is the open edge. I think it's the foredge. I don't know what they call it. It's not a forehead. Look, that's kind of a little slidey pocket too. Ha ha ha. And here we are, the first month, which was June. My items, the items I sent it to everybody. I still love that crackle background, y'all. So that's the table of contents that I briefly mentioned earlier. And I'm flipping through just in case you didn't see it earlier when we were gluing all those things in there. I love y'all's notes. Thanks, y'all, for including notes. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Bam! Right there. And now our little library card goes in there, and everything it's got all our little rivets in there. Now I love the little brown deli page that I have between the spreads. It adds a visual break so that you're not necessarily seeing two pages that don't necessarily look great together. Okay? And I did add the little turquoise cards in there, so I do not have to remove them with the butterfly paper clips on them to open up said flap as shown above that we were now closing back up. Okay? Got it. I'm going to put it back together. And those are file folder bits as well, hanging file folder bits. Okay? And I would like to say I met the challenge and used all 6 items from everybody. And on a couple of them, I used some extra bits. Okay. For instance, that butterfly came from a Dollar Tree, and I had just happened to have just bought it like 2 or 3 days before I did that page. And I'm like, it's perfect. I mean, how serendipitous. This whole thing was serendipity and serendipity over and over and over. Are you reading that right there? Mm-hmm. And so I had these little pieces left over, and I'm like, well, we're just going to fold them up and stick them right here in this here paper bag. It's perfect. And I must say, I like the number 13. It's not necessarily my number 1 favorite number, but I do like it. Okay? Okay. So here's our visual break page again. Okay. And now we're back to this one. That's a hidden paper clip on that flower. How pretty is that flower? And we opened it up, and we have a dictionary page back there, and we have a little journaling spot and a little flippy floppy, and I didn't change the card one single bit. That is not a fail. I can do whatever I want to with the 6 items that were sent to me, including leaving them exactly as they were. Just saying. So I had that little piece of crackle card background left, and here's our girls, half our girls, half of us. That's half of us, y'all. So I'm the pretty one. I didn't have to tell you that. You already knew that. I also have that sly trouble smirk on my face. Just saying. Oh, that's so cute. I love that paperclip. And then here is the one we put some diamonds on, y'all. It's got diamonds. See, it's a total little belly band. It's just total. And there's our magnet closure, which I'm very, very happy with. Just saying, because I'm happy with it. And our little blank pages. Here's our little card, our little $500 Monopoly money that I just folded over backwards and glued it on there backwards, upside down even. But I used it. Diamonds, y'all. And our little page break. And here we are on the last page, which I must say has a lot of stuff going on. You know, the post office broke that button, but I'm kind of glad they did, because we did magical stuff with it. And look at those little check cards. It's a belly band. It's a double belly band. And look at our fragments and our watch crystal. Look at the lace. We used leftover stuff from all our pages on that postcard. Here's the 6 of us. Same 6 Wednesday. And we just added a little note in there. Because we did it. We did it together. Couldn't do it without you. It's where you're at. Ta-da! Photo montage. Please be sure to check out the links in the description box below the video so you can see what everybody else has done to wrap up round 4 of this same 6 Wednesday. I so appreciate each and every one of you, your likes, your kind comments, your shares, and your subscriptions. Please do the same for my fellow artists. Okay? They're great people, y'all. I'm so happy with this. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all. That's a wrap.